Minecraft is too easy. A sentiment you've probably heard parroted many times across YouTube and TikTok, but how easy is it really? Perhaps somebody who plays Minecraft every day and is passionate about honing their skill would find hardcore mode to be easy, but can the average Joe really survive for thousands of days in the same hardcore world? What about the lazy clout chasers who pump out clickbait for the ad revenue? Can we really trust them not to cut any corners? I personally tend to give the benefit of the doubt to most videos I've come across until now. However, recently while I was researching for my own upcoming hardcore series, I stumbled across a dark secret that most hardcore content creators would rather be left alone. Because while many hardcore YouTubers are honest, exposing this secret topples the credibility of any hardcore world. The sad reality is that Minecraft hardcore content is stupid easy to fake. Ever since Minecraft's official launch in 2011, hardcore mode has been a niche a little bit smaller than its normal survival mode counterpart. However, in recent years, hardcore mode content has seen a surge in popularity on YouTube, making hardcore content more popular today than nearly ever before in Minecraft's history. With this huge boom in hardcore mode's popularity, seemingly kickstarted by Phil's viral death in his 5-year-old hardcore world, hardcore mode's climb in YouTube search coincided neatly with the end of the 100 drops in Fortnite trend popularized by Luke the Notable. With hardcore Minecraft's rise paired with Fortnite's slow decline in relevance, it's not surprising that it wasn't long before Luke's first 100 days in hardcore was uploaded. The main draw of hardcore content on YouTube is long-term survival, and of course, as YouTube content always does, it evolved. Today, the two trends seem to have evolved and merged and then separated to a point that a large portion of Minecraft content is either 100 days as its own separate thing, or it looks like 1,000 days in hardcore or more, having a perfect start in hardcore, or recreating something iconic in hardcore. On the surface, this is all incredibly impressive stuff, and the deeper you dive into it, the more impressive it gets for the content creators who are being honest with their audience. Unfortunately, you don't really have to look far to find creators who are willing to stretch the truth for views. Going back to the 100 days trend, there were countless fake 100 days videos uploaded. All creators had to do was lie about how long they'd been recording, and they could cut production time of a 100 days video into a fraction of the time investment required. And that's just one example. If we jump over to manhunts, which were popularized by Dream, we find a whole slew of fake videos, with legitimate evidence to prove that several people had been scripting their manhunts, and even the likes of Dream may have been using his infamous speedrun plugins during his manhunts. Maybe, allegedly. I'll let you watch the video on that topic for yourself, and then you can draw your own conclusions. The point is, if it's possible to fake, it will be faked, and with the sheer amount of hardcore videos being uploaded every day, it's more than likely that much of them are not being as honest as they probably should be. So, how do you fake a hardcore video? And how do you even know if somebody has faked their video? This is where it starts to get really scary. It's actually so easy to fake and nearly impossible to detect that I really can't say for sure who is or isn't cheating. So, rather than making baseless accusations against anyone, I'm just going to focus on how you fake it. Now, if you're expecting me to reveal the Hardcore Hearts texture pack or some other mod or plugin that alters stats by decreasing damage or inflating HP, that is where you'd be wrong. See, it's actually pretty easy to tell when somebody is messing with those sort of cheats, and they're not very easy to set up. It'd be a whole lot of work for people to quickly realize that you're not running a vanilla hardcore world. No, the method that I stumbled upon is a lot easier to pull off and can be done completely in vanilla. Observe.
Hey guys, welcome to my first totally legit, not faked 1000 days in Minecraft video where I'm going to, oh no, I died. Here, let me just open the LAN, allow cheats, and then select game mode, survival. There we go. Anyway, as I was...
It's that simple. Pair this method with keep inventory, and you can even pull this off during a live stream. Just set a delay on your live stream, and if you happen to die on accident, simply pause or end the stream before it shows that you died, and then just start it back up once you've set yourself back to survival mode. After that, all you have to do is blame the outage on technical difficulties, and you're all set. And you can completely cover your tracks just by logging out and back into your world. It turns off the cheats and LAN modes so that you can never tell that you ever cheated. Now, before you freak out, I'm not saying that every single hardcore Minecraft YouTuber who doesn't upload a full uncut version of their gameplay or doesn't live stream with the minimum delay is absolutely cheating, because that's just absurd. But I am saying that just because a person claims that they have accomplished something in hardcore doesn't mean that's the entire truth. I'm not exposing this problem to get people canceled or to start drama. The last thing I want is for people to make hasty and harsh emotional judgments. I really only want to acknowledge the truth simply for the sake of helping people realize that every situation is more complex than a headline, and it is so important to question and test everything that you learn. Give the benefit of the doubt to all hardcore Minecraft YouTubers, but don't just blindly believe everything you're told, and that applies to every aspect of life. I mentioned before that I stumbled across this while researching for my own upcoming hardcore series, and well, since this video is about content creators being honest, I need to be honest. I discovered that you could turn on cheats in hardcore because I was looking for a way to cheat. Sort of, don't click off. Okay, come on, hear me out. I was actually just researching to see if it is considered cheating to back up your world. Oh yeah, that's the other way that you can cheat death. All you have to do is just make a backup of your world every couple of days, and if you happen to die, you can just start back up from your most recent save. The main difference between these two loopholes in hardcore's one life rule is that one is considered best practice in the case that your world files become corrupted, and the other allows you to access creative mode. Now, I am planning on using backups to prevent world corruption, but using it to cheat death it's just dishonest. The actual plan for my hardcore series is a little bit different from what you've likely seen before. Most hardcore YouTubers skip the night, which actually does make Minecraft too easy. So I'm going to be playing sleepless hardcore. I am changing the game rule that allows beds to skip the night so that I literally can't prevent phantom spawns, and the only option I'll have is to fight to survive. I'm going to be kicking off this series by attempting to survive 100 days in sleepless hardcore without sleeping in real life either. 100 days in Minecraft is 33.5 hours in real life, and given that I'll have to get up to eat 6 meals and use the restroom every once in a while, we're looking at a minimum of 40 hours. I'm going to be severely sleep deprived after the first 20 hours, and surviving 20 more after that is just... I don't think it's possible. I really don't think this challenge is possible. Let's face it. If I did die and was forced to restart, I would either have to go even longer without sleep or reschedule filming altogether. So rather than dooming myself to an endless cycle of never sleeping or uploading ever again, or cheating and lying about it, I figured I could complete this challenge with a twist. I created this YouTube channel with the primary goal of one day using it to raise $1 million for cancer research. I don't want to profiteer off of tragedy, so I won't mention the specifics as to why in this video, but since the conception of this Sleepless Hardcore series, the plan was always to introduce a price per death, which is to be donated to help with either cancer research, treatment, or recovery. Once that price is paid, I'll respawn myself in the same world, but with my inventory and XP deleted. I won't be able to go back and pick up my items like in normal survival, but I won't be forced to go back and restart from day 1 like in normal hardcore. As for the price of a new life, I eventually landed on 1 penny per subscriber at the time of the death, and we'll start by donating to the Sarcoma Foundation. You know what they say, necromancy isn't free, and lying and cheating are never okay unless it's for a good cause. Hi there, Editor Joe Bounty Hunter here. I was just showing my wife this video, and she pointed out, gently, that this is a terrible idea. 1 penny per subscriber right now, as of recording, is only about $20 US, but the video you're watching right now was promoted on my TikTok account, and if only half of my TikTok followers subscribe, that price would immediately jump to over $100 per death. If I only die once, that's no big deal, but I'm gonna be sleep deprived and swarmed by phantoms every 12 minutes. I'm likely to die as many as, 15 times, and that would be $1,500. I can't afford that. This channel isn't even monetized yet. So please do me a favor and don't subscribe. I'm going to be filming from the moment this video goes live and for the next probably 40 or so hours, which means if you subscribe within the first 2 days of this upload, you may inadvertently be contributing to my financial ruin. But hey, if it means cancer is one day eradicated, it may very well be worth it. I don't know, I'll let you be the judge of that. If you're interested in watching my Sleepless Hardcore series, I'll leave episode 1 right here as soon as it is finished. Until then, my previous video will hold its place. Go check it out.